I think the kind of mood has already been set in a little bit just from the title itself. Um, how's everyone doing? I'm streaming Persona 4 right off the bat after playing through Persona Q2 and saying how much I really do not like it on Twitter. I don't know. It just felt bad. I don't know how to describe it. It feels bad in a way. Just meh. I feel really bad for the one person that's just actually here, and that somebody's probably me. Q2 is just a complete fucking mess, honestly. Just so freaking bad. A little bit louder. I'm not glitching out, hopefully. It'll probably just me. Oh no, potential retweeted the stream. So I don't even know if he wants in. He might be in as in the chat. Alright. He might be in the chat right now. Like, potential, if you want in, just hit me up on Discord. Whatever. Just. Yes, I know my mic is a little bit low. I'm trying to fix that right now. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Maybe now. Hopefully. Question mark. Sunday, so. The Powerball. No. I need the huge fish for a request. I'm on. So. Huge fish. Right, so Sunday. Can I ever go to Junez? Now with Yosuke, hopefully Yosuke is available today. Actually, how is my socialing with everyone else? Actually, no, come to think of it, Kanji might be the only person available today. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's finally crapping out now. Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. They can hear you. Bad, said Kirby. Yeah, it's bad. Not yet. I need to find the dog first before anything else. Cause I miss out on the dog like too many days. uh, like 6 hours in, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm done with this game. No, I just absolutely did not like it. Definitely, definitely don't. Huh? What? Can I? Ooh, hang on a sec. Try talking now.
Yeah, I couldn't hear me in
Oh,
the
there you go.
playback stream.
Yeah, now it's now it's showing.
There we go.
Now.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, who's the super secret special awesome character that we're supposed to love now?
Is probably the white hair girl named Hikari.
I actually think I looked at her design. If I'm thinking of the same design, then I think she did look cute. But you just don't care.
I don't care about the game anymore at all. I just don't. I don't know what it is, but it just feels grind heavy. I don't know if I'm under leveled or not. But
Okay, let me ask you this: the enemies, are they like shadow enemies or are they like demon enemies?
they're the shadow enemies.
Ah! So basically, you just have to hit it with everything you have, and just hopefully you guessed right for, and you make sure you hit them for their weak spot. That's what basically it is. Oh god, I don't miss that at all.
Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but like, the first boss just steams rolls me, like in the second phase of it.
Well, what move does it use?
It used a fire attack that hits for almost about 100 damage, which almost kills a party member instantly.
So is it a level 2 fire move? Agi move?
I think so.
I'm guessing it's not Agilo or Margaret or whatever the fucking the second tier is. I'm guessing it's like Burn to Ashes, but it's like second tier.
Something like that. So I think, okay, I'm probably might be under level, so I'm just gonna grind. And then I realize enemies don't give out as much XP anymore. And I don't feel like grinding for like hours.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
So
What difficulty do you have it set on? Normal?
Normal.
And I'm assuming normal gives you the base experience points. It's kind of like what Persona 5 is set up.
Yeah.
Well, if I remember correctly, like 4 and 5, like beginning game was actually no 5 wasn't that hard. Like the beginning part of it, it was just it was kind of slow, like in terms of the combat because you didn't have that much versatile to do shit. By the way, I'm shooting you this link. This is you can check this out later, but this is the PC that I'm looking at. It's more of just wishful thinking. I probably won't get this specific one, but it's what I would really want. I wonder if we can bring the gang back in here and talk about the ethno state again.
I don't know. I think that was kind of like a one-time thing.
I know. I don't know what happened. They just fucking derailed into fucking talking about boogos and then the fucking and then politics and then fucking ethno state. I'm like, what the hell?
And then somehow we spend like almost 2 hours after the stream just talking.
Oh, and
images.
Oh, dude, like I woke up with a fucking headache. Like it felt like I was drunk last night, but I didn't drink a sip of alcohol. It was fucking weird.
You probably laughed too hard.
I did at one point. I actually I don't remember shit from like anything that I said. Like once I boot up Spider-Man, I don't remember shit. I honestly don't. So I actually started watching a little bit of that, and I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I say this? I'm like, oh god.
Poor Kirby just doesn't know what we're talking about.
No, yesterday's stream was really spicy.
He missed out on the 2-hour call after the stream.
Oh god. Well, one thing I do, I want to get Bex on call more often. He seemed like a pretty cool guy. And I was actually thinking about streaming fucking Paper Mario, but I just didn't feel like it. Plus, I gotta still do my fucking homework. Got a week.
Night. That's sad.
Oh, Kirby was alone on Friday night? That's sad. Dude, actually, I want to do like one of these food challenges. There was like a place that's right where I live, and they have like this burger challenge. But it's like insane. It's like this burger looks like it has like the normal burger stuff, but it's like maybe a foot high. Has mozzarella sticks, has chicken fingers on it, fries. It has a bunch of it's not just a burger. It has like I think almost everything they have in their fucking menu that's on this burger.
Oh my god, I can just feel my arteries just clogging just hearing that.
And it's like, oh yeah, this is a one person challenge. I'm like, there's no way not one person can so I was like, okay, well, how about this? I was like, I'll get me and like 4 of my other friends and we'll just tackle it one day, and we just never have. What are the other food challenges? Do you know what a cheese coney is?
No.
You don't? Okay. So cheese coney, it's basically like a chili dog, but with cheese. So you know what a chili dog is, right?
No, I do not. Please explain what a chili dog is.
I think Kirby is keep on liking and disliking your stream because I seen it go back. Anyways, over here, we have a food that's actually like from Greece, and it's called a cheese coney. And it basically has the hot dog bun, chili, and cheese, and onions, and if you want mustard on it. I don't like mustard on it. Mustard and chili just does not mix well. Anyways, we went to this restaurant, which is it's a local restaurant, but it's very popular in the city where we live. But I don't like it because they watered down the chili, and I hate watered down chili. I like my chili to be chunky. So my friends, they went to this restaurant, and I'll mention this. I was not here for this, but like the story about it is like always fucking hilarious. They go in, and this guy, my one of my friends, he's like fucking huge. He's like 350 pounds, like huge. And he goes in, and he asks the waitress, like, he's like, what is like the biggest order you've ever gotten, like cheese conies wise? Like, well, I had like a 12 cheese coney order, and he's like, you know what, give me 13. So and my friend said, like, oh, if you can eat 13, we'll pay for your food. And he's like, oh, done deal. So they bring out like 2 plates of 4 cheese conies, and he downs them easily, like no problem whatsoever. And then they bring the other 4. They bring like another tray of 3, and then another tray. He eats the other 3 like not as fast, but he's eating them pretty well. He gets to the 10th, the 11th one. He's about to eat that, and I know after he finished the 11th, he's going for his 12, and he's like, holy shit, I feel awful. And he's like, I feel like I'm gonna get sick. And he started struggling on the 12th one, but eventually, and so there's like this one cheese coney left, and he's just staring at it for like 5 to 10 minutes. Like, he's like, I don't know what I should do or how to eat this. And apparently this old guy came up to him, and he's like, man, I used to be a kid like you. I used to have an appetite like a fucking monster like you. It's like, you can do it, you can fucking eat it. And he's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I ate 12 already. I'm like, I think I'm gonna die. And he's like the problem. It's like, here's what you need to do. Imagine that cheese coney is a pussy, and just eat it. Just shove it down your face. and he's like, thanks, man. That's all the motivation I needed. And he just fucking shoves the whole fucking cheese coney in his fucking mouth in one bite. So it was 13 cheese conies. It ended up being like $20. And they get in the car, and my friend just lies in the back of it, and he's like, okay. He's like, I need you to drive as slow as possible. Don't go above 20 miles an hour. Don't hit any bumps. Don't hit any curbs. Just make it as smooth as possible. Eventually, they get back to my friend's house, and he just plops down on the floor, back on his back, and you can just hear him moaning. He's like, oh. And at this point, they think he's about to get sick, so they put like a bucket in front of him. It's sick. He doesn't throw up at all. About like 30 minutes to an hour later, they're like, hey, you know what sounds good right now? He's a gallon of ice cream, and then he gets up and he's like, yeah, that sounds good right now. And they're both looking at each other and joking. So yeah, that's my food story that I wasn't a part of at all. You ever seen like Man vs. Food?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always wanted to do something like that, especially the spicy challenges. I think the spicy challenge that I did like at this wing place, I couldn't do it. I thought like I was gonna die, and I mean legitimately gonna die. Do you know like the spicy level, the is it pronounced Scoville? Do you know what I'm talking?
Yeah, the level of hotness. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this thing was, this one was 150,000 scuba.
Ooh.
So if you want to know how powerful that was, it was. Think about how spicy a jalapeno is, and then times that by 30.
Damn.
So a jalapeno is like a little bit above mild. It's not too spicy, but it has that kick to it. Well, this one is damn fucking spicy. So they bring up like when I order it, I order like, oh, I'm gonna order the atomic wings, and that's what they call it. They call it the atomic wings. As soon as I said that, I shit you not, fucking lightning struck, and it was like loud as fuck. And I looked at my friend, I'm like, am I gonna fucking die? Is potentially gonna suck Satan's toe? I mean, I might have. Like about like 20 or 30 minutes later, they eventually come out and bring out the wings. Now the guy, he comes out with like the fucking gas mask and everything with the hazard lights and everything. And it's like, for this fucking wing challenge, I had to sign a waiver for it. That's how dangerous it is. But anyways, he comes out with like these wings, and I ate the first wing, no problem. It was the most delicious wing I've ever had in my life. It was perfect, like in terms of like how moist, how tender it was. And at that point, I ate it really fast, so I didn't really felt the spice. But as I'm biting into the second one, it just hits me like a fucking brick wall. My blood is pumping like crazy. I start sweating. My face is getting bright fucking red. And my breathing is starting to be like really fast. Like, I thought I was losing my breath. And I thought I was having a fucking heart attack or something. So I stopped at 2 wings. 2 fucking wings. Socrates.
I pronounce it Socrates.
You pronounce it as so.
Yeah, you never seen Bill and Ted?
Oh, okay. I thought you were being serious for a second. Like, no, you cannot be this stupid. So that those are my food challenges. Fucking challenge before.
You cut out for a second. What were we saying?
I was saying, have you been a man and done a food challenge before?
No.
Oh, sad, man. The other challenge that me and my friends wanted to do is this whole entire street that's like near where we live. It's a long street of like just restaurants. And anyways, we call it whatever. I won't reveal what the road's name is called, but whatever the road name is called, we call that the challenge. That road challenge. And basically go to all the restaurants during like at the strip and just order meals and see how much we can eat from. Like how far along down that road can we get to before we tap out. All right. Gotta type some shit now. We're not gonna go into the best dungeon in the game today, are we?
We're almost there. Like maybe like 1 or 2 days.
Are you gonna go there immediately?
Probably.
Huh. I think the guide I use for Persona 4, it's literally like the second to or third last day that I go into the TV world and just do the dungeon in one day. By the way, I did see that you were playing on Citra earlier. Were you not using RetroArch, or were you using the actual emulator?
I was actually using the emulator.
Okay, because the DS and 3DS, I'm using the RetroArch emulator, and I think that might be the problem with that, because with RetroArch, there's certain like drivers you have to install for each like fucking emulator you put on there, and each emulator is gonna be set up differently. And I don't feel like switching it back and forth every time I switch to an emulator, so I'm download Citra. And Citra only lets you play 3DS games. It won't let you do DS games, right?
I believe so.
God damn, that's fucking gay. I wanted to do like fucking Phoenix, right? But I don't know how how you can make that into a fun stream.
You need a lot of people who could actually voice act.
Well, it's more like originally what I wanted to do for that was to have someone play the game that's never played it before. It's the same thing. Like it, I feel like Danganronpa or Ace Attorney, those type of games, you have to go in blind. Like if you want to stream it or like upload it, you have to go in blind.
See, here's the thing. This is why I do not want to do things that are blind, because you'll have like dickheads in the chat or in the comment section just being like, hey, you know, this happens and stuff like that. It's like, I don't want to deal with that at all.
Yeah, so here's my thing to dodge that problem is obviously you want to avoid all spoilers. However, you can you would be playing the game, but I'll be watching chat. Like as an example. So you wouldn't read chat at all. In fact, you just wouldn't even look at it just to make sure you don't avoid spoilers. And I would just only read off things that are non-spoiler shit. What the fuck was I gonna do? Yeah. Because one of the other games I wanted to do was fucking Devil's. Fucking great game. Yeah, I'll download. I'll do that later. What if they watched the anime? Oh god, no! You shouldn't watch any of the Ace Attorney animes or the Danganronpa animes, man. Specifically, the Ace Attorney. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. I have to think about that. The Danganronpa animes. Okay, yeah. Don't watch that. Just watch Danganronpa 3 when you beat 1 and 2. There you go. You can watch the Ace Attorney animes. They actually do okay job with it. They do make it go. They do go through it way faster than it should be, but they do add stuff to it as well. Like there's actually a whole entire episode where they, like, in the fuck. You played the original Ace Attorney, right?
Like halfway through.
Okay, well, you know that like Phoenix and Edgeworth's backstory, right?
Yeah.
And how stupid it is.
Yeah.
Well, basically, you would have that, and they briefly like touched up on it on the in the anime. They did a whole entire surrounding that backstory, and it's actually.
Okay.
What about
during that whole thing?
Oh, I was saying like the backstory between Edgeworth and Phoenix, and they just do a whole entire episode, and it's actually pretty good.
Oh.
No. Kirby wants to know, what about the Ace Attorney live action? That's actually a good movie. It's a good movie. I liked it. But since you haven't played Ace Attorney, guess what you get to do now? You should play Ace Attorney. I'm not even joking. That'd be so fucking great. Especially with, like, there's like so many fucking memes in that fucking game.
Wow, they
Oh,
really
do
just
you
went
know
out
it?
to say.
I was about to say, like, did you know that today's the start of Destroy Dick December?
I mean, I already did that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What did you beat your meat to?
Good saying.
Was it Rize's
Nope,
weird
nope,
butthole?
Nope. Also, I'm so glad I was able to use that thumbnail. So good.
Wait, hold on.
You had a thumbnail for the freaking stream.
Oh, dude, man, I can't wait for that fucking Google Translated fucking ISO comes out. It's gonna be fucking great for Paper Mario. You know it will be. That's gonna be a great stream. You know that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, fuck you for putting Rize in the trash can, you piece of shit. I forgot to yell at you about that.
I mean, you weren't as salty as the Haru
Oh,
stuff.
because Haru is a better say. Holy shit! Of course I wouldn't be.
I mean, you said that you would nut on her. Then I provide a picture of somebody nutting on her forehead.
Why wouldn't you nut on any girl's forehead? That would make you gay.
I mean, she has the
Kirby.
headspace for it.
Kirby, which game are you talking about? We talked about a lot of games. Which 3DS game you're talking about?
Maybe Dual Destiny, whatever it was called.
Dude, Destinies is actually my favorite one.
I mean, that's the only one I can think of that's on 3DS.
There's Spirit of Justice,
Oh, yeah.
which fuck that game. But also, that's the best case in the fucking series too, which is fucking weird. I hate that game. Also has the best case in the series. So I have so many mixed feelings about that fucking game.
Yeah, we know we were talking about Ace Attorney, but which one?
I think maybe the trilogy, because the trilogy's on 3DS. Also, there's the Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney game, so I still don't know which one you're talking about. Or the great Ace Attorney that went in Japan, but never came out of Japan. Because fuck us. That's the one with fucking Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
To be fair, we also didn't get the original one that's on GBA.
Well, shall we get going?
No, they made it into the DS version.
Yeah. But I was talking about the original, just straight up, not like a remake.
Well, you know, it was originally a cell phone game.
I did not actually know that. I knew about the Game Boy Advance one. That's all I knew.
Well, if you look at the way how Ace Attorney 1 is like styled, like in terms of, like how fast the cases are in the first game. It's like the cases don't take longer than 30 minutes.
Mr. Detective, did
It was like, oh, you buy the section and it's like $2. It was something like that. I don't remember. It was kind of like a microtransactions before microtransactions was a thing.
Why is that?
Don't you know? Rise Kuchikawa's here. Hey, did you see her already? Is she there? Which is it?
Huh? We're asking why a plainclothes detective is here doing traffic control.
Yeah, but if you do you get an Ace Attorney, I'll just tell you to skip Apollo Justice. I'll just tell you what happened in there in like literally 3 sentences.
See you later.
That's all I need to tell you. Because Apollo Justice is like one huge filler. That's all it is.
Detective on active duty.
It literally means nothing. And it got fucking retconned in the next,
Said what I was thinking.
like, almost every single thing about Apollo Justice.
Weird for the police to come out. Hey, you think the police suspect that Rise might be the next target too?
All right, clear out. Coming through. Hey, Adachi. Damn it, I told him not to leave his post. What
All right, I'll be back. I gotta do something real quick.
Yeah,
So,
Tatsumi.
yeah, just give me like,
Are you
I'll say 10 minutes.
Checking for your business.
if you say so? So I'll ask again. What are you all doing here?
Oh, well, who wouldn't want to come check it out if they found out an idol's family ran an ordinary tofu store? I'm a big fan.
and now I have the
Fine.
chat all to
But
myself.
remember, she
With
might
one
be a
person
celebrity,
just
but this is her
talking.
home. Not to bother them too much.
Fucking dead or stream the potentials.
That cop's your uncle, huh? So, what the hell was that about? Are you guys under suspicion?
Well, they did take us in once. But we can't just tell them everything, right? If we say anything about the other world, we only look more suspicious. They'll be watching us all the time.
Got a point there.
Ah, man. There's no one in there but the old lady. Rosette isn't here after all.
I heard that she really is already here, but it might have just been a rumor. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
A rumor? What? She's not here? Seriously?
You sound like the world's about to end.
Shut up. Anyways, now that all those people are gone, we might as well check
By the way,
inside.
Haru is totally
I'll buy
trans, by the
something.
way.
How'd you know I can't eat tofu? Wow, that's considerate of you.